Hey, welcome back. I definitely think, I keep saying this, but I have to mention to the therapist, help me to talk louder in my apartment, because it is a thing that bothers me. I can't talk louder than this right now. It's too quiet. I know the people are upstairs, and I don't get it. I don't get why I can't talk louder. I did a good job. Actually, probably last week in improv was the point where I talked the loudest, and I brought that up this week to the teacher. And I said, oh, last week I was, surprised by how loud I was talking, and I was almost, yelling. And he's like, you weren't that loud. But he said it in a fun way. But he's like, you think you're loud, but it's I know. It was kind of funny. Okay, well, let's go to the beach, right? And I think if you get lost in this game, eventually they're just go over here. So, hey, here's my friend. A big thing this week was I was kind of sick because I took my car to get fixed, and that was a big thing. Oh, I did that on Tuesday. And I actually called the place, and I was like, I think my car's broken, and they're like, oh, we'll fix it. And that's hard for me. That's always hard for me. But then I had to walk home, and it was 15 degrees out, so I think that's why I got kind of a cold. But this job is amazing. I kind of mentioned this in the vlog, but it's so cool that you can I have so much sick time, and everybody's just yeah, if you're sick, we'll take over your work. It's fine, we don't care. What am I doing here? It said I reached the checkpoint. I have to go up there. And it's always, I mentioned this in the vlog, but it's always a big thing when you're sick at work, because it's a big deal to have to go home, and you're I don't want to make a big fuss about this and be the guy who's going home because he's got a little headache. But when you're already at home, it's just I'm just gonna leave a couple hours early and take a nap, and so my headache goes away. And that's what I did, and it was no stress about it. It's just oh yeah, sure, you have sick time, you can take it. There's nothing urgent today, so you did your work, it's fine. Ugh, you have no idea how nice that is. I think I only took when I was working at my last job, I worked there for almost 6 years. I only took maybe 5 sick days the whole time. And I've already taken, at this job, I've taken 1.5 basically in less than 5 months. They give it to you, you should use it, right? But anyway, what was the other improv game that we played that I liked? The scene in a hotel. Oh yeah, we did a really long scene. This is what I like. I like it because it's helping me learn to talk, but also it kind of gamifies communication. I don't know, you'd think maybe doing improv would be bad for me because I don't like talking, but the fact that it turns talking into a game kind of makes it fun. It doesn't make it stressful, it makes it easier because it's a game. It's not just something you're supposed to be able to do. You're supposed to just be able to talk, and when you don't, it's bad. But in improv, it's a game, so if you're bad at it, it's oh, you're bad at the game, get better at it. Just keep playing it. If you're bad at basketball, it's like, yeah, you never played basketball before, so just like keep practicing. There's no pressure to be good at it when you first start. So like you can't be bad. And I've always been bad at talking. So the fact that I do something that's like, I don't know. I mean, you get it, right? What do I do? 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 Hey, what do I... Oh, he blocked it. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna die. Should I take out the little guys first? Ooh. So we did a really long scene, and I did it twice, actually, because there's 3 people. So usually you do a scene with 2 people, and then another scene with the 2 other people. But this time we did a scene with 2 people, and then we had, like, one person had to do it twice, and I did it twice. I didn't really volunteer, but nobody else volunteered, so I just was like, okay, I'll do it. But that's usually not me. I'm usually the person who would wait like half an hour before I volunteer to do anything. So it was surprising that like we were sitting there for like I don't know, 30 seconds, and I just kind of stood up. I was like, oh, okay, good. Get me out of this thing. Ah! I just leave them there. That's not the best. But I can't drive. How do I do that? So we did a scene where 2 people go into a hotel. And the idea is like to mention specific things about the room, and then two different people come into the room later, and then they kind of play off what you said. So what we did was, I guess the first 2 people, the idea we kind of came up was like, we're kind of business partners, and we're at like a conference or something. I want to go over there. Come on. Whatever. You guys are dead. I don't care. Push him back. This is hard. I knew I should have done easy mode. What if I get in the turret? So I could tell that the teacher really liked this moment that I did. Like, this is something that he was like, oh, this is cool, improv. Like, he doesn't like the boring improv stuff. He's like, he likes interesting stuff or whatever. So, okay, the first time, is this boring? Am I boring you? Sorry. I don't know how to beat these guys. Ooh. This is hard. Should I just quit? I can't beat this. Maybe I'll get in the turret. Get me in the turret. My blood runs cold. Okay, you drive. Now you drive. No? Okay. Whatever. Get in. How much time do I have? I'm gonna get to this stupid game eventually that we played, and this moment that I really liked. In the game, in the scene. Like, give me that, give me that, give me that. I'm the Master Chief. This shouldn't be too hard. Do you guys watch the new Halo TV show? I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's not great. I heard it's fine. But like, what? How could it be good? I don't know. Okay, you guys, kill these guys first. Let's be smart about this. Okay. Did you kill him? Okay. Now inch up a little bit. And I just want to drive in there. Okay, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. Go, 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 go. There we go. That's what I wanted. You stay there. And I'm gonna go down here. And they're dead, but that's alright. They're probably dead, right? Come at me. Okay, see, this is hard. Is that gonna hurt him? Will you die? Nice. You gotta get him with these headshots. Ah! My shield. Okay, wait for the shield to come back out. This is why I like Pagel. Because you don't have to worry about this stuff. Okay. We know, like, we come here. We're not here for the game. We're here for the emotional growth. But I gotta beat this. I can't just be in the same spot. Die, die, die. No, don't kill me. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Is my shield good? I think we're okay. Did I kill the big guys? Or are they? Oh, they're in there. They're in there. Come on, don't die, don't die, don't die. Ooh, ooh. Come out here. Oh my god. After I kill these guys, I'll tell you the story. Oh, 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 come on, die. I know what I'm doing. Yes. Okay, one more. My blood runs cold. Don't die, don't die. Oh, 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 he died. He dove, he dove. My memory has just been sold. Is he dead? Okay, good. Yes, they are. Cortana. Okay. That's it. And now I can tell you my story about the scene in the hotel. Okay. So I did a scene with somebody and like that was good. And then I did the second scene and my idea was this other guy's in the hotel room and I'm like, oh, I left my keys in there from when I was there before. So I was like banging on the door. And I go in and he lets me in and he's kind of like, oh, I don't want to talk to you. So he goes into the bathroom and I'm like looking for the keys. And then I'm like, oh, I found it. And then at that point, I was like, oh, well, I found the keys, like I have to leave. But the scene was only like a minute, like 30 seconds long, so I'm like, I have to keep going somehow. So I just kind of was like, I didn't come here just for the keys, like I wanted to talk to you. And the teacher liked that because it was very clear that like I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. I just kind of said that. And he said he could see it on my face, like I could tell you had no idea what you wanted to say, but he liked that. Because like you take a leap and you just say something. And eventually we got to the point where like I wanted to ask him sales tips. Like he was a salesman and like I was there, like I saw you speaking and like you're such a great salesman. I wanted to get some tips. It took us like 5 minutes to figure that out. But originally I don't know, I wanted to bring this up. Yeah, I don't know, I feel weird because I'm not playing, but I was just so stressful about that last. And I want to end. The first thing I said was so I said, like, I wanted to talk to you. And he's like, oh, okay. What do you want to talk to me about? And I was like, I don't know. Like, you like baseball? And I remember I thought of saying that because that's something that, like, the last therapist told me to say to people when, like, you don't know what to say. Because she's like, oh, you like baseball, and, like, if you know, like, the other person likes baseball, then you just ask them, like, you like baseball, and then you can talk about baseball. And I remember thinking, like, that's so stupid. That's not, I don't want to do that. But I ended up using it in the improv scene. It didn't work at all, but it's kind of funny. Okay, see you tomorrow.